video.
Y'all want to say hey, YouTube?
Hey, YouTube. Today we are going to the fun place.
You know what that is? Where we going?
I have no clue. My daddy friends.
What about you, Azir? You know where we going?
I know where we're going. To the Bounce Fun Place.
Where we going, Azir?
Bounce
You gonna guess?
R-E-D-M-I-L-E.
So what that spell? What that say?
R-M.
What is R-E-D?
R-E-D. Red.
Good job.
Red milk.
No, not milk. You close though.
Milky.
No,
Milky.
it's mile.
Red mile.
Yes, that's where we at.
Red mile? But there's nothing red. So why do they call red?
I don't know.
Watch the cars.
What are your hands? the fun place. We might get canceled, but we going. Yeah.
What happened this weekend?
Aiden broke his leg.
So what Aiden is doing right now?
Inside, sitting on the couch, sitting down, watching Mickey Mouse. Watching TV.
He has a new cast on, guys. But we're still going to go have fun because Aiden wants to go, right?
Yeah!
All right, boys. Let's go. Boys. Y'all want to tell YouTube where we at?
What's up, YouTube? We are at the hot air balloon place. We about to go in some bouncy houses.
Some inflatables.
I want to. Hey, would you like to want to talk today?
You don't want to talk to YouTube today?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's tired.
He's tired, YouTube. But we're at the airport in Danville, Kentucky, where they're doing a hot air balloon rides and a whole little thing for kids. So let's go.
Oh, that's the America flag.
Yeah.
It's the only one you see, though.
Just so they doing one by one.
Not the shirt.
Yeah, it's getting warm. It's all your coaster. Okay, this is the line of the big slide.
Climb up there real fast and get your brother down there.
Thank you.
Oh wait, you coming?
Okay, go ahead, bud. You're good.
Go, baby. You're so dramatic. Come out so you can put your shoes on. Come on.
But I want to go get.
Of course, he ended up upside down.
It said no upside.
Okay, y'all, today is August 4th. It is around noon. These events that I'm speaking about happened August 3rd, which was yesterday. Everything started August 2nd, which was the day before yesterday, Friday. Today is Sunday. So, August 2nd on Friday evening, my son slipped, fell, and broke his leg. I immediately took him to the hospital because I knew that it was broken. This is not our first rodeo. He's broken a leg before. And I already knew because of everything that we've been through in the past. So he is more prone to having broken legs, bones in general, because his body doesn't deposit calcium and vitamin D like mine or yours do. So, anywho, took him to the hospital. We got x-rays done, confirmed that he indeed broke his leg. So he slipped, fell, hit his knee, and his knee made his femur break. So that's what happened. So from doing that, and we got the x-ray, we had to stay overnight because he had to get his cast put on so he can heal. Mind you, my son is a toddler. He is only 2.5. So that's why he had to get a cast, and he had to be put to sleep to get this cast put on. So we didn't get up into our room until around 11:50. They had an issue with the IV because it slipped, so they had to put in another IV. So we didn't actually get to do some resting until 1 a.m. Cool. They come and wake us up at 5:50 a.m. to prepare us for him getting his cast put on. Mind you, that's basically no sleep. So me and him, very tired. We haven't ate. We're exhausted. Cool beans. So from there, they come and get us and take us downstairs around 6:45 a.m. Took us downstairs to get us prepped. So he's chilling in there. They gave him some Tylenol before we went down, so that, to help him with his pain, because he's still in pain. He hasn't been everything. So they finally take him back around 7:15, and I have like the text messages to prove and all of this, like, because they text me the process and progress of the procedure. They told me when it started, how it was going, and when it ended. So they came and got him, rolled him to the procedure room, and did the procedure, which was putting on his cast. He never got cut, never got nothing extra. He just needed to get his cast put on. The reason that he needs to be sedated is because they need to maneuver his leg and put it in place so that he doesn't move or jerk, and so they can place the cast on after aligning the bones to be back into healing position. So that's why he needs to be sedated and put to sleep, so they can do that and get it on properly. And if you don't know what a spica cast is, a spica cast goes around either the stomach and chest and around the injured leg. So that's what he has on. That's what got done. We got done, and they called me back there to let me know that he was done, yada yada yada. So I went back there to be with my son, and when I got back there, he was still like, a little loopy, still haven't waking up all the way. So I was waiting on him to wake up fully, and then all of that. Once he finally woke up fully, we went back to our room, to his room, and let him chill while we were waiting on 2 visits. One was from the PT team, and the other one was from the physician surgeons people, the doctors who needed to just examine him one last time. We got both of those visits. The PT visit, they came in and they had misinformation. I don't know if it was about another patient, but it wasn't about my son. So they came in with information where I had no clue what they were talking about, and I had to correct them. While me correcting them, they asked for proof of what I was saying to corroborate my story and my phone. So I had to show them pictures of my son in this cast prior. I had to show them video of my son in this cast prior. And I also had to have my husband on FaceTime go to his car and show them the car seat that he has. I had to do all of that to corroborate my story of my son's truth of what he's had to go through in the past. Mind you, this is not his first time at this hospital. He's 2.5. He's been going here for every break. They put on casts, they remove casts, etc. But it's always the same issue with them not having all of the information and treating him like he's a new patient. So from the misinformation, when they left out, literally 2 seconds later, the doctors walked in to do this final exam. I told the doctors, I don't know what's going on and why they don't have the information saying that this is a new thing for him. That I don't understand who they're talking about because my son has had this, and I really don't understand what the issue is and why it's confusion when his chart is there. Like, y'all have all of the information. So the doctor was confused by the confusing information that I provided to him, and he don't even know why they were confused. So don't nobody know shit, and ain't nobody on the same page. It's all that I'm gathering. He does the final inspection and just look at him and look at his ears, make sure everything was okay, making sure that his leg was still good and that it wasn't too tight and not stopping circulation. So everything was a green light. He said he was going to go get the paperwork prepared so that we can get discharged. He said that could take an hour, hour and a half to 2. Mind you, we have not been asleep. We have not been rested properly. We're tired. We're hungry. We're just ready to go. So I asked my son, because like I said, he's 2.5. At this time, it's 2 o'clock. I asked my son, is he ready to go? And is he okay? He said he wants to go home. So I get up, get him together, and we leave, and I go home. So mind you, I'm on the road. This is around like 2:10 I leave the hospital. At 2:18, I get a call from the hospital asking where we go. I didn't sign the discharge papers, yada, yada, yada. I told them that I'm fine. The discharge papers we put on my chart. My son was ready to go. He's very uncomfortable. The PTSD from being in the hospital is very much real for him. And I'm going to advocate for my son to stand up for him. That's just what I'm going to do either way. So they were like, oh, well, we just wanted to make sure in protocol, we just have to let the state know that you left without signing discharge papers. Okay, that's fine. This ain't my first time leaving without signing discharge papers. Do not care. However, my gut told me to be prepared because I know how sneaky these motherfuckers at this hospital can get. And mind you, as you can see me looking at me, I'm a black mother. Kid you not, I got home, I got him settled, got him out of his sweaty clothes, got him calm, watching Mickey Mouse like he wanted to. He was super happy to see his brothers, the whole nine. So he's calm, collected, watching TV. I get in the shower, I finally, just get settled. I cleaned up all of the messy clothes that we had and all of that. Put that in the washing machine and just got settled for real in home because we have not been home in a day and a half. So he is sitting down watching TV, chilling, enjoying his time with his brothers. While they're drawing, they're all on the floor with him. They're super happy that he's home. Knock on the door, and it was a heavy knock. My husband was like, who the hell is knocking like that? I said, I bet you it's the police. I look out the window, and guess who it was? The police, indeed. So we have the police here and a social worker here. So we invite them in, cool beans. They come in, the social worker says that the hospital called her and said my son had surgery and that I just disappeared with my son and didn't get any aftercare done, and it's just all medical neglect and parent neglect. I said, first off, that's not what happened. 1, my son got a cast put on. He did not get surgery. 2, I didn't go against medical anything. The doctor gave a green light in general that we were supposed to be going home. I just didn't wait around for the paperwork. So yeah, and I also didn't want to deal with them steady coming in with misinformation because that can go to a misdiagnosis, and the last thing they finna do is give my son anything that he don't supposed to have. So no, none of that you're stating is accurate. So she asked to see him, everything. I let her see him, sees that he's fine, everything. She then has to go outside to call her supervisor. While she's calling her supervisor, me and my husband's having a conversation with the police officers. The police officers are saying that the hospital called and made this whole big scenario to basically really make it sound like it was some extreme ass neglect. And they act like they didn't talk to nobody, that they couldn't contact me, and that they were trying to call and see what happened to my son, and basically giving it like he was kidnapped. And that wasn't the case. I said, actually, I spoke to them. I showed them my phone call log from the hospital, because it said incoming, and that I spoke to them for over a minute. So I'm confused on how y'all lying and say y'all couldn't get in touch with me, and y'all making it seem like I just took my son and said fuck his health. That's the red flag. And the first red flag. Actually the second, if you're gonna be honest. So this social worker comes back, tells the police that they can leave. She comes back, tell us that she spoke to her supervisor. Her supervisor had her call the hospital back. She spoke to the hospital's counselor there, and the counselor had spoke to the physician who seen my son. The physician told them that no, they were good. If they didn't want to wait on paperwork, it's fine. the counselor tells the social worker, yeah, they were good. I don't know why this request got put in such a haste, is the word that she used. So the nurse who originally called me on the phone is the person who put in the case request to social worker. But the social services ended up having to apologize for the error and inconvenience. Not only did y'all come banging at my door, making it seem like I'm neglecting my children. Police cars on the line in front of our neighbors, all type of stuff. My sons is asking why the police are here because I have 2 older sons. They're not crazy. They understand what the fuck is going on. And all of this for an error that could have been made with a phone call. Y'all could have called me to confirm that I indeed, his mother had him, and that whatever information y'all needed. She said that she spoke to the hospital before she even came to my house. Mind you, y'all, I left the hospital at 2:10. These people were at my door at 4 o'clock. I didn't make it home to about like 2:30, 2:45 because of the drive. These people were at my door at 4 o'clock. Y'all can turn around and do some quick work. Mind you, I still have not even heard anything regarding the case when the daycare broke my son's leg that they supposed to investigate. Now I'm talking about the state. So clearly y'all have time on y'all hands to investigate and do what y'all need to do. Mind you, not against y'all checking up on child neglect. However, where's the results of a case that was opened in November and y'all still got me on standby? But because the hospital called and said this black mother did something crazy with her child, y'all coming at my door ready to think y'all was gonna walk out of here with a kid. The reason why Kentucky is the #1 state for child neglect is because they don't actually get and go after the motherfuckers who neglect their children. They're busy on making sure that they stop people who actually do advocate and parent their kids and be there for their kids and stand up for their kids and protect their kids. That's what y'all aim to do, to take kids who actually give a fuck about them. But what about the people who actually is abusing? It's gonna stay #1. So it's lawsuit time.
Say it with me. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
E-Y
M-I-U-S-E.
That's me.
M-I-U-S-E.
Yes.
It's your graduation day.
Yay!
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, you gotta wash your face. Go ahead. Okay, son, you look nice. Where you going?
To the graduation.
Who graduation? Who graduation is it?
Mine!
Yeah, you too. He graduating. Okay.
Y'all hair looks so good.